We begin chapter 34. Chapter 34 in one word, Mishkan, sanctuary. So in the previous chapter we spoke that in us, through us, of us, that when we understand that everything of the divine is in us, of us, and through us, and that's what we are, a reflection of that, or an embodiment of the divine, God dwelling in us, with us, and through us. Wow, that's going to bring great joy. That's going to bring great sense of joy. So continuing with this idea, it's a very short class today as opposed to yesterday, which was a lengthy class. So it's known that the patriarchs, they constitute a divine chariot, which means, divine chariot means that throughout their lives, they did not cease for a moment to bind their minds, their soul, to the master of the universe, to God, to the divine, in an absolute surrender to God's unity. They were nothing else but a reflection of the divine. That was their whole being, their whole identity, their whole being. What can you say more than that? So the metaphor of a chariot, we've said many times, just like a car doesn't have a will of its own, doesn't ride on its own. I mean, today you can make cars ride on its own, I guess. Pre-programmed, though, is that you are in such a state of abnegation, of self, just like the chariot is ridden by its rider. So the ultimate rider, God Almighty, is what is helping or guiding the patriarchs. And after them came the prophets. Similarly, they were complete unity and just a mere reflection of the divine, each according to their soul level and their capability and understanding. And ultimately, the rank of Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, he surpassed them all the prophets, to such a degree that the Shechina Medaberes B'Teich Greiner, that the divine presence spoke out of Moshe's mouth. Meaning, there was such a total surrender that when he spoke, and this is the book of Deuteronomy in particular, it's making reference to, when he spoke, it was the divine presence speaking through him. It was divine presence literally speaking through him. Now at Mount Sinai, so those are individuals. At Mount Sinai, collectively the Jewish people were privileged to experience a glimmer of that level of divine reflection, which means abnegating to that transcendence of the divine. But they couldn't endure it. Every utterance of God, the souls of the Jewish people took flight at Mount Sinai when God revealed himself. They had to be restored, their soul, because it was so powerful. Therefore, God said thereafter, okay, the power of my presence is too great that it should be revealed in all souls. In all souls, to be revealed for the righteous, the prophets, and so in them it was revealed, but it was too great to be revealed. That God said, okay, make for me a sanctuary. Make for me what's called the Mishkan, translated as tabernacle. And in there will be in the Holy of Holies, the Ark of the Covenant, and I will be revealed there. And what does it mean God will be revealed there? Isn't God everywhere? So actually, sorry, that's the end.